What do I do with all these account locks? Well, hey guys, I'm here to tell you what we can do with all of these account locks that you're most likely seeing on your instance of SaaS Alerts. So this is really, honestly, background noise. You're going to see these constantly. And what this means is that somebody, probably a threat actor, maybe some sort of automation, is going around and checking to see if you guys, your clients, are using common passwords like summer 2023 exclamation point. They're checking these, they're checking a couple of common passwords, and Microsoft is getting to the point where it says, you've tried enough, I'm locking the account. But then you're asking yourself, why isn't my client calling me and telling me their account's locked? Why don't I see it that it's locked in Microsoft? That's because its account is locked only for that specific IP address and on that account. So it prevents a threat actor from constantly hitting Microsoft systems and trying password after password after password. So what can you do with these? Do I need them to make a PSA ticket, and do my techs need to reach out and follow up with our clients? Probably not, right? So my best suggestion would be to adjust these down to low. Why? Because you're always going to see them. But maybe you want to be alerted if it's a constant attack. If someone's like really gung ho about getting into that account, maybe that's something you want to alert on. But we can do that with respond. So if we go over here, let's customize our alerts. Let's go ahead and do this account lock. And you can see that we have a couple of them. We want to look for the ones that apply to Microsoft for multiple account locks and account lockouts. So this one right here is from Microsoft one, multiple account locks. We can go ahead and adjust that down to low. We want to do the same thing with our regular account locks, which I've already done. Typically a medium, I went ahead and made it a low. So let's go ahead and go back to respond here. And let's make a rule that will monitor for constant bombardment of an account. Maybe when we want to go ahead and make sure that their password is complicated, they have MFA enabled. Typically, you would want to make sure that MFA is enabled for everybody, but just in case. All right, so let's go ahead and let's look down here. I'm going to make a rule. I'm going to call it Authentication Successful OAL Post Multiple Account Locks. So what that's going to do is that's going to look for 50 account locks within 8 hours. And if you do the math on that, that is in the 8-hour period, there would be a total of 75 failed login attempts. Maybe then after that, we have an outside approved location is successful and the following filters apply. It's anonymous or a known abuser or a known attacker or known proxy or Tor or IP threat. So if any of these are true, as you can see with our OR statements, and they're coming from a successful authentication or outside approved location, then let's go ahead and alert on it. You can make adjustments to this rule. You could pretty much remove this and statement and say, I only want to be alerted if the account locks this many times within these many hours, because I don't care what happens after that. I want to make sure that this guy has all of the security in place that Microsoft provides. That's fine. Feel free to completely nix this entire section and only alert on this. You don't have to take an action on it. You can do nothing. You can do nothing and just have it to be a medium event, which will create a ticket in your PSA. Critical or medium. Yeah. Is there anything else you can do with all these alerts? So yes, there is. You can encourage your client to adopt MFA or a strong password policy, something that would prevent threat actors from easily guessing their passwords and getting access to their email accounts. One of the best reports that I found is in our report section under SaaS risk reports. We'll go ahead and select a company, and we'll do the last do the last 30 days. So you can see here, and you can show them this map, and this report is completely interactive. You can show them the different parts around the world that have generated critical alerts. Most of the time, these critical alerts are authentication failures or account lockouts, but you can show them these are where most of the events are coming from. And you can also click down here, and it'll show them a list of all the account failures, all the authentication failures that have happened over the last 30 days. Some of these are, tens of hundreds in just 24 hours. But just showing them the last 30 days will show them the importance of their account security and will really reinforce your statement of you're not too small to be hacked. I hope this really helps you get MFA pushed out, get a strong password policy in place, and helps you to really secure your clients. If you have any questions or comments, please reach out. Thanks so much.